Okay, ladies, this one's for you today. I am going to talk about menstrual cycles. Started my morning off with 32 ounces of lemon honey water, and then I took my Vimergy B12, waited about 10 minutes before drinking my 32 ounces of plain celery juice. For breakfast, I just had half of a watermelon. For lunch, I had a smoothie made of banana, wild blueberries, raspberries, raw honey, barley grass juice powder, those flakes, and a little bit of lime juice. After lunch, I took my supplements of ester C, Vitex berry, L-lysine, Pharmagaba, 5-MTHF, and my Hawaiian spirulina tablets. In the afternoon, I made a chaga reishi tea, which I just heated up some water and mixed in half a teaspoon of chaga, half a teaspoon of reishi, and to sweeten it a bit, I added some maple syrup. Hi guys, and welcome back to another vlog of my medical medium lifestyle. Today, this one's gonna be for the women or the ladies, or a guy if you are curious about learning about a lady's menstrual cycle. But if you're a guy who's not, then just feel free to fast forward. But I get a ton of questions about menstrual cycles and all that's incorporated with it. The first thing is, what happens to your menstrual cycle if I remove fat? And I will tell you right now that it is not fat that you need. There's a big confusion. It is actually glucose. And yes, fat has a lot of calories, which if you do remove fat and you're not getting an ample amount of glucose from fruits, then you're going to have some issues. So yes, for those who have removed fat in the past, or for people who have gone to be vegans and they don't have a lot of sugar like from fruits in their diet, then sometimes your period can disappear, or it could cause issues. Another thing is that I have heard that if your period does disappear sometimes for a short amount of time, that it just may be your body cleaning out things as well or reorganizing. Not certain on that. I would totally work with a doctor on that one. But as far as removing fat, I have removed fat. I have not had any issues with my cycle. This will be the third cycle. I've had 3 cycles through this whole fat-free journey, and it did not disappear. It did not go any lighter than normal, and I just really paid attention on eating a lot of fruits. Now, with that being said, there's a correlation, or there's a reason why we are so hungry right before our cycle begins, and why we have all those intense cravings. I get questions of, that's when I'm craving coffee. I'm good all up until right before my cycle, and I want to eat all these junk food, and everything goes out the door. Okay. The reason why you're going towards those things is because, one, it's a habit, and your body knows where to get its glucose from and energy from. And 2, you have to make sure you're eating ample enough amounts of fruits. Again, you have to eat a ton of fruits because you need a ton of glucose. Your body needs a ton of energy during that time. Also, your immune system goes down by like 80%. Yeah, so during that time period, you're gonna see an increase in your detox symptoms. That's when mine always happened. And the reason for that is because your immune system just gets shot down during that time because it's working so much to build that uterus lining. So there's a whole bunch of things that are happening in our body every month that we go through this cycle. But if you supply it and you understand what is going on with your cycle, then the cravings for caffeine, which is because you're losing energy, you don't have a glucose, so your body's like, I need energy. Also, craving all those sweet things or salty things. You need mineral salts. You're needing glucose. And you need more than just one fruit or a couple of fruits. You need a lot. Like, the thing that I learned when I was eating fruits is that fruit sugar burns quite quickly. Like, I use that up. No matter how much sugar is in it, I use it way faster than I did with starch sugars, like from grains. And I use it a lot quicker than if you were to get calories from fat. That's another one. And that's where there's this huge confusion, because you want to eat X amount of sugar from a fruit, but then you wait like how you would normally last with fat or with a grain. And those you could last 2 to 3 hours, maybe 4, depending on how much you're eating. But with fruit, with the amount of fiber, you're going to get fuller faster. So you may not even be getting that many calories as you would with low fiber foods, because you can pack in a lot more before getting full. So you have to be really mindful on eating often. And so it may be every hour, it may be every 2 hours. But supplying yourself with that glucose, or if you're feeling hungry, that's your body sort of just like letting you know, like, hey, I need a little bit more. I'm hungry because I need more. I'm running out of energy. And so if you really listen to your body and you really grasp this concept that sugar is the thing, the glucose, healthy glucose, is what you really need to go ahead and fuel your body during this whole reproductive cycle, then you'll be okay. And I will tell you right now, I have not had any issues dealing with my period gone missing or blood flow is off. It has been actually really clean. I've had really great cycles on time. They've come regularly, and they're not extensively long, and they're not painful. Like, I don't have any pain. I don't really even have any premenstrual or PMS symptoms. I really don't. And that to me, I took as a sign of being healthy. So I hope this sort of answered or debunked any kind of questions around fat or your menstrual cycle and going healthier and what could and can't happen. But always educate yourself. Go in there, dive into the medical medium stuff, which is where I got all my information from. But I highly suggest that you get in there and you read all about these things before making any changes, so that you can have an understanding of what's happening to your body. Or if you already make the change and now you're curious of what's going on, am I getting enough sugar? Am I getting enough glucose? Am I supplying my body with the right nutrition? Go out there and educate yourself, because education is power, and that's what's really gonna make this whole healing journey successful. In the afternoon, I had a green juice to replenish my mineral salts, and I paired it with an apple to replenish my glucose. For dinner, I just had some Persian cucumbers and some steamed potatoes, and that was pretty much it. I didn't really feel that hungry tonight. And after I had dinner, I took my liquid zinc. And for dessert, I just had a whole bunch of grapes. Well, that was it for today, you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.